She chose to walk away, and now she feels the weight of your absence. That shift isn't random, and it isn't luck. It's psychology in motion. When someone leaves and later starts struggling with the space they created, their behavior quietly changes. These changes are not about missing attention. They're about realizing the value of what was lost, sometimes too late. One of the first signs appears quietly. She watches from a distance. Not direct messages, not bold moves, but subtle observation. She asks mutual friends how you're doing. She somehow knows details about your life you never told her yourself. This isn't curiosity for entertainment. It's assessment. When someone walks away, their mind looks for proof that the decision made sense. Are you falling apart, or are you moving forward? The answer matters more than most people admit. Oh, but here's an important question for you. Are you paying attention to her interest because you genuinely want reconciliation, or because it feeds your ego to know she still notices you? That distinction matters. Watching without engagement can sometimes be about reassurance, not regret. Observation, followed by gradual engagement, however, often signals real internal conflict. Another sign appears in conversation. She brings up the past, especially warm memories, shared jokes, trips, late-night talks. This isn't casual nostalgia, it's emotional testing. She's checking whether those moments still carry weight for you, because they're starting to resurface for her. But be careful. If she focuses on positive memories, she's reflecting on what she lost. If she focuses on past problems, she may be justifying her choice to leave. Let memories speak for themselves. You don't need to explain them. Then there's the emotional shift. After leaving, many people go emotionally cold. That distance helps them cope with guilt and uncertainty. But if regret sets in, cracks appear. She becomes more open, more vulnerable. She may admit confusion, loneliness, or frustration with herself. This vulnerability matters, but it isn't an invitation to rescue. Being present without fixing sends a powerful message of stability and self-respect. If communication resumes, pay attention to its quality. Not all contact means intention. Short, late-night messages with no substance often signal a need for validation, not reconciliation. Meaningful messages show effort. She remembers details, asks thoughtful questions, references things you care about. That's not accidental. Where effort reveals intent far more clearly than frequency. An apology is another critical sign. A real apology isn't vague. It names specific behavior and acknowledges impact. When someone apologizes sincerely, they've moved from defending their choice to reflecting on it. But words alone aren't enough. What matters is whether behavior begins to align with insight. Apologies without change are just emotional noise. You may also notice genuine curiosity about your life. Not surface-level check-ins, but follow-up questions. She remembers what matters to you. This shows emotional reinvestment. Still, curiosity isn't commitment. Some people stay informed without wanting to re-engage. Watch whether the exchange becomes mutual or remains one-sided. A significant shift happens when she suggests meeting in person. Digital communication is safe. Face-to-face requires vulnerability. If she wants to see you without buffers, without excuses, it often means she's testing reality against memory. Notice whether the plan has clarity. Vague ideas signal uncertainty. Purposeful planning signals intent. Another subtle sign is future-oriented language, small mentions that place you in her upcoming world. These aren't promises, but they show her mind is no longer anchored only in the past. Still, future talk without action is fantasy. Action is what turns thought into truth. The strongest sign is willingness to have difficult conversations, honest discussions about what failed, what changed, and what would need to be different. This shift from emotion to reflection matters. It shows she's not just missing comfort, but evaluating possibility. And these conversations require courage and accountability from both sides. At the end of all this, remember something important. Even if all signs appear, that doesn't mean reconciliation is the right choice. Ask yourself whether growth is real or fear is driving the moment. You deserve someone who values you without needing to lose you first. If change is genuine, explore carefully. If patterns feel familiar, protect your peace. The real goal isn't getting someone back, it's becoming someone who no longer needs to be chosen to feel whole.